I was working at Lululemon, and through the culture of developing leaders, I really felt like they were making the world a better place. But in my role, I also was exposed to a lot of wealth, and I was flying back from San Diego on a private jet one day, and I was reading a magazine article, and it was a feature on the work that Sean Penn was doing in Haiti after the hurricane. I had this existential crisis at 10 or 20,000 feet. I was so moved by the work that they were doing, and I was looking at it through the lens of I'm spending all of my time and energy, and at the time I was working round the clock, available 24 hours a day. And then there was this work where there was literally life and death, going in to, filling in the holes that were tremendous, and picking up the slack left by these huge NGOs and humanitarian relief organizations. And I just remember sitting in this plane. I knew how much it cost to book. I just felt tremendous guilt about my privilege. I made this very specific decision. I was so I speak French, and I have pretty decent project management skills, so I'm going to quit my job, and I'm going to sell everything I own, and I'm going to go to Haiti, and I'm going to work. And I got off the plane, and I went to my boss at the time, and I was this is my plan, this is what I'm going to do. He was okay, I hear you, and take a deep breath. What he shared with me is, he said, what I know to be true is that what makes the most impact, which makes the biggest difference in the most people's lives, particularly disadvantaged people, is how corporations behave. So he said, if you can partner or work with leaders in corporations to act with more of a social conscience, to act with more humanity, really, you'll make a bigger difference than if you sell all of your belongings right now and get on a plane. And so that was a huge light bulb moment for me. He was really generous. He gave me access to the person at the helm of his charity, and she gave me a reading list and some homework, and I got educated on the issues. And one of my conclusions from that period of time was that entrepreneurship is one of the most effective and fastest ways to disrupt a broken system. So that was a turning point for me in my commitment and decision to work with entrepreneurs. And now today I work with entrepreneurs that have a purpose greater than the bottom line. There's a greater purpose, and this idea that they have disrupts especially a broken system or fills a hole that requires innovation, then I'm game, I'm on board. So that was my sort of light bulb moment that led to some really important distinctions that I make in my business today.